Hello and welcome to Dynamics Telephony Sales Call Accelerator for Dynamics 365. So when you're making a lot of sales calls and you want to go faster, Sales Call Accelerator is what you need. I'm going to give you a demo shortly. Why you can trust Dynamics Telephony? Well, we have 30 years experience in telephony, CRM integration and support of such developments. We're totally focused on telephony integration for Dynamics 365, and we provide a unified, seamless experience for the users with telephony in Dynamics 365, and we'll cover your support needs wherever you are in the world. Let me pop over to my CRM now. This is my CRM. I'm just going to open a contact. This is Sales Call Accelerator here on the right-hand side. I'm going to hide it for now. So wherever you have a phone number in CRM, you'll be able to click on it and we'll automatically dial it. Let me just dial this number first. So I click on the number, could be in a contact, could be in a lead, anything. First of all, it connects in my soft phone, which I'm using here, and then it's connecting the call to the customer end of the call. So you can hear it ringing, and I've answered that now. Here on the right-hand side, you have a panel, basically phone call fields to fill in. So you might put a new subject on it. And some notes for your call. And an outcome. So there are different kinds of outcomes. Maybe you want to call the person back. So this automatically opens a panel where you can set a time and date for the callback. You can choose what's been set up for you to start with or change it. This is going to create a phone call, a due phone call that's open in your timeline here. So it will show up in your lists of open activities. Another type of outcome, obviously, is the not interested type outcome. And you can have sub-outcomes here if you want. You can define as many outcomes and as many sub-outcomes as you need. So save and mark complete here. That'll be it. No follow-up call would be generated. Another type might be wrong number. Again, no follow-up call would be generated. Voice drop here. This is an interesting one. This will leave a pre-recorded message into the customer's voicemail. So maybe you have 3 different kinds here. You can define as many as you need. Just use 1 or more. But I've got 3 here, 1 for the first call, 1 for subsequent calls, and then 1 for the final call that I might make. So I'm going to mark this one wrong number, save and mark complete, and that's it, finished. So it's about 3 clicks to make a call, 1 to make the call, 1 to set the outcome, and 1 to save and mark complete. Let me make another call there, make this one here. What I want to show you here on this call is the ability we have to record the call. So we can start the recording, or we can automatically have the call, every call be recorded. Importantly, you've got pause recording here. If you're taking sensitive information, you might need to pause the recording. And the recording ends up as a link in CRM. Let me just show you that. So in the phone call records in CRM, you're going to be able to see the call recording. So if I open up this one here, for example, you can see we've got a bar here for playing the audio, so you can play it and pause it and move further down or whatever you need to do. So that's it embedded right in CRM. So it's going to be easy to find all your call recordings and play them back. Okay, if you have multiple calls you need to make, you can add them into the auto dialer, which is part of Sales Call Accelerator. So I'm going to bring up a bunch of leads here. So these are, let's say these are my leads for today. And I open up the auto dialer queue in Sales Call Accelerator, and I can load all of them or some of them. So I'm going to load all, and you can delete one you don't need that you spotted maybe, and maybe another one you can promote to the top. So you can reorder them here as well as using your view. Really, your view should have them in the correct order. You should be able to set up your view like that. And then when I click start here, it's going to start on the first one in the list, load it up on the left side, and auto dial it for me. And when I'm finished with that, it'll load up the next one automatically and dial it. So let me just click start. So you can see on the left hand side has changed immediately. It's flipped over to the lead that was first in the list, and it has dialed it. There it is in my cell phone. There it is ringing on my phone. And I'll just hang up that call. And then I can set the outcome as I did before. Let's say wrong number. Save and mark complete. That one is logged away. And now the next one has opened up automatically. And it's going to auto dial. There it is in soft phone. It's auto dialing. I'll just hang up that call. Now, if I'm finished with my list for the moment, I need to go to lunch or go to a meeting or something like that, I can turn off the auto dialer or pause it by clicking this little button here and set my outcome and save and mark complete. So now the auto dialer has stopped, and I might come back later on and go back into the auto dialer list and start it again. So you can see there's a few missing off the list now, the ones I did, and I can start off again and continue my list. So it's really easy to get through your list. We'd recommend making a list for each day, and you just load it up and power through the list using Sales Call Accelerator Auto Dial. I just want to show you now the data that we've set into CRM. So we create a phone call for every phone call that we make, and we also put some data into the lead or opportunity or contact or account that's associated with it, so that you can see what the last call was. The phone call to, from, all the usual stuff, notes, duration. The attempt is interesting. You can, it's incremented automatically with every call, so you can see how many times you've tried to call this particular lead or opportunity and give up after a certain number of attempts. In the lead or opportunity or contact or account, as I said, you've got things like the last call note, which is the same as the agent notes for the last call. So that's useful that you can see it in the view of leads. You can see when the next call is due, how many attempts, and what the outcome of the last call was. So that's it. A quick introduction to Dynamics Telephony Sales Call Accelerator. Send us your requirements and we'll send you some pricing. You can see the email there, nice and big in the middle. Please contact us and we'll be absolutely delighted to send you the pricing. Thank you very much and goodbye.